So that was an interesting theology that you shared with us, Phil. That God is the ultimate waiter. God provides you with a meal that you can eat forever without having to worry about someone stealing it from you. And when I think of eating a meal, a good meal, I think of a home cooked meal. And usually it's my mother who has prepared this meal. So it's very much the feeling that you've described is sort of the same feeling I associate with being in the womb. Um, you're provided with an umbilical cord. It constantly feeds you. You don't have to worry about uh, the food drying up. Uh, you're always going to receive it. Of course, after 9 months, you have to be born. So you're shot out of this um, very embedded and nurtured state into a world where you then have to learn to fend for yourself. And I think most of life is lived in this sort of state of anxiety that you're talking about, where there's a constant rush to attain something not present. So, in other words, there's this delusion of separateness from the moment now, such that you might somehow be able to prepare for a moment which hasn't occurred yet but will occur in the future. And that seems to be what the ego is built out of, these moments of false recognition of a future moment, of being able to, a future moment of being able to cash into some sort of savings that you think that you've established. Our whole economy is based on debt, based on, ultimately debts owed between people. You know, Individual people owe certain debts to their neighbors, the people that they work for, their own families. They owe certain debts to these people, and money has sort of completely invaded that role now. So it's no longer that a debt is emotional and personal. It's more, you have to pay off your debts by working and producing money to exchange for what you may have supposed were emotional values, but really the value is monetary. And that seems to be the reason that we're so quick to not enjoy the food that's constantly placed before us, but instead rushing to escape it into some more ideal future. That's where the money is. The money is in the future, and being present doesn't seem valuable to us anymore. I'm not quite sure. Actually, I'm pretty sure why that is. I'm not sure I can explain it though. Seems it's so personal that it's obvious to every person, uh, though in a way that can't be made exactly interpersonal. It seems that whatever it is that we all fail to understand, it's something that I couldn't say to you and you couldn't say to me, but that we both already know. It's sort of the background, the silent context, which remains forever, the shadow of what our words bring light to. Um, so maybe we should try to focus more on the shadows when we think we're in the light, and on the light when we think we're in the shadows. And then we'll never be hungry. Because, we want to feed on food, but we also want to feed on love, and they're both equally substantial. They're both equally as real. We can't survive on bread alone, right? So we've got to digest time as well, or the spirit, that which is unseen but which rules everything. That is time as opposed to space. No? Watch it again. Just watch it one more time. Maybe it'll make more sense the second time through.